gotta be the Kovan Road. Okay, this should be the Kovan Road, Kovan Holly Road, or Holly-Kovan Road. This road will take us over from Grassy Creek over to the right fork of Holly, just maybe about a mile above Jumbo, Central Jumbo, where the old McCoy store was. I'm actually following some GPS coordinates to find a gold mine up here we're going to check out. My calculation is it'll be at the top of the hill before we cross over onto the Holly side or thereabouts. This is a county-maintained road. We're going to pause here. Yeah, we're getting close to the gold mine. It is. We're right at the top of the hill in the low gap where you cross over, now going on to the right fork of the Holly River side up near Jumbo. Well, I'm using a GPS. It'll be hard to see on the screen. I'm only about 30 feet away from the target when I see it, of course. It's the old gold mine on top of the hill here. Yeah, it's a different type of gold. It's black gold, coal. It's clearly an old house coal mine opening here, but years and years of non-use. It's filled in, so you can see by the U-shaped depression there. right there's how I know that this was an old coal mine at one time. There's bits and pieces of coal all over the ground here. That's like coal or shale right there that they would have dug. So by the looks of this one, it's been a long time since it's been used. And there's some more evidence. It just scattered down the hill here as I walk down below the mine back to my truck. So we'll go on to the next mine. There's 2 or 3 more potential targets here coming down on this right side of the mountain on the Holly-Kovan Road. Come through the sharp spot. Okay, as soon as we come through the switchback here, we'll be close to where this mine is, which is relatively close to the road. And then there's another one kind of right around the point here. And I say that just based on looking at a radar map of how these house coal mines looks, the depressions they leave on the map. I'd say it's a good bet 1 or 2 of what we're going to stop at here in a little bit will be a mine. Alrighty, we're getting close. Just straight ahead up on that bank there. This might be a little bit of a climb. Shoot, let's see. Can't find a way up the bank here, it's so steep. So, just right up here off to my right. Alright, I see a wide spot that we can park at. We're going to go up right here. Hope this is wide enough. Okay, I'm up at the first target. There's 2 things that tell me there's a mine right above me here. There's water seeping out along the hillside, and piece of coal there. All types of coal on this bank here where they dug this mine out. Yep. Unfortunately, it's closed in right along the power line. Right there it was. Or sometimes hard to see in the camera, the U-shaped depression, but that's it. More evidence. Coal here. Now the next one is just right around the point. About 50 feet away from what we just filmed, I saw a target. I didn't think it was a mine, but now that I see the coal on the ground here and over here, this depression in here was a mine. But it's not the one around the point. We're going to get over to that. You see all the coal here. That doesn't occur naturally like that. It came from the depression right where that tree fell. They cut, clearing the power line. Okay, it was at the same level. We're walking up through it here. Works on an old logging trail, but here's the mine. You'll see this horseshoe here. Well, it's open. That's the left side of it. That's the right side. See how it was dug back in there. This one, as steep as it is, probably wouldn't take much to find the opening probing around it. Yeah, I'm in it now, but you'd see I'm surrounded by the U-shaped depression. This one really stood out on the radar map, but it's closed. In fact, all the ones that I identified, just because of the shadow, this was the one possibility that looked like it might be open, but you never know. I've been fooled before. We have, I think, one more coming off this hill before we get down to the Jumbo Road. So we'll check that out. I'm not sure about it. A little breezy, but this is the look from the top of the hill here along the power line. I'm in between the two mines that I just filmed. Should be able to make up my truck about 100 yards down there. Well, those clouds are moving today. I think I have another hour before another storm sets in. Tells me I'm arriving at the coordinates, but I'm not that close. Well, maybe. Oh! I think it's just the drainage. I just passed it up, but I saw it, so I'm going to park here for a second. Yeah, you see where my truck is. This showed it was right along the edge of the road here, but I guessed it was drainage, and that's all it is. It's just where the water's washed out. I was thinking maybe it was an old mine here, the way this is open like that. You never know. So it's right there. One more to go, and then we're going over to the Cutlip Cemetery. Okay. So we're getting close to the bottom here. There's one more potential mine. It could be an old cellar house because it's fairly close to the bottom here, right across from where the old Noah and Stella Cutlip farm was, which is right at the intersection of the Jumbo Road and the Holly-Kovan Road. And right across from them, they had a tract of land that they gave to their son, Garl Cutlip. This potential mine or cellar house is on the right side here as we're going down. Yeah, I see the Noah and Stella Cutlip house right there. That says I'm arriving, so yeah, I think this is just a cellar house. It's too close to the bottom here. It is showing right here. Now we're going to park here. You know, I haven't got up to it, but I'm seeing on the ground coal here, so it is a mine. Pieces right here and here. Just right over the hump here. That house down there was the Noah and Stella farm. And right here's the mine. Sure it is. Look at the coal on the ground coming out of it. Right here it is. I didn't think that's what it was. They dug it out. Okay, I see something else. Coal on the ground here. Old spring here. You got a lid on it. Let me get a different angle here. This is right above the mine. The mine. Let me show you how close I am. House in the background there. My truck on the road. Right here's the mine with all the coal in it. And about 10 feet in elevation above it. Clearly they built this. There's water there. So if wonder any of the descendants of Noah and Stella Cutlip know about this well. Yeah, we're coming right down to the Jumbo Road, as it's known. Official sign says Holly River Road. Right fork of Holly River. I just turn in real quick here to show you the Noah and Stella Cutlip house. I'll double a couple pictures in. It hasn't changed much. I think they last lived there in the 50s, mid-50s. They moved to Park Hole after that. Alright. So we made it on the Holly-Kovan Road. Now we're on the superhighway at Jumbo.